Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle. For those of you who do not know me, hi, welcome. I'm so glad you stopped by today. So today we're going to be doing a project pan check-in. We're going to see where I'm at, see if I finished anything up. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. But I also really quickly wanted to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel, whether that's recently, because I did get quite the surge of people subscribing to my channel, and that does mean so much to me, but also to my OG subscribers, like the people who've been here from day one. You guys are just freaking amazing. Like all across the board, I have some of the best subscribers. I love talking to you guys. I love answering your questions about makeup and just kind of chatting with you guys in the comments. Like, I don't think you guys know that you guys have helped my self-esteem. And I just hope that I'm doing the same for you guys and that you're finding something in my channel that is positive for you, because I don't always want to be this negative person, and sometimes I feel like I get that way and I don't mean to, but I just wanted to take a minute to really tell you all thank you so much. And yeah, I never thought I'd even get close to the amount of subscribers I have now. It's just amazing. And it's all thanks to you guys and just being so supportive of me. So thank you. And I know I keep saying this, but my giveaway will actually be being posted in August because you guys are freaking awesome. And yeah, so you will see a video. It's probably going to be a bonus video. I thought about hiding it in a video. I'm just not sure. We'll see how I'm feeling when I get to filming that one. So yeah, well, now we're gonna get on to my project pan. I know I'm not wearing any makeup, but I'm talking about makeup, and some people find that's weird, but I don't know. I just did all my skincare stuff. That's why my face looks all shiny. And I just want it to kind of soak in for a little bit. And you guys, I don't know what happened. I painted my nails. It's been a weird week. But we're going to go ahead and get into our project pan. The first things I'm going to go ahead and talk about, I'm moving all my items over, are my liquid lipsticks. Do you guys, I don't know, can you guys see that line on Trap? Like, we're there. This is like, it's on its last life. If it's not done by the end of August, I'm just going to be in shock because it is just so close. I've been purposely using this one every single time. Even if I'm not like doing an eye look, I'm like, oh, let's put on some lipstick. Let's use it up. I am going to be sad because I do love this lipstick. But all this is lipstick. All of that's lipstick. There's lipsticks there. There's lipsticks hidden in drawers of things. I have a lipstick problem. I have two drawers down here or down here. There are lipsticks in them too. You guys, I have a lipstick hoarding problem. Like, let's be real. I need to stop buying. And I bought 3 other Wet n Wild cat suits that we'll get into in a later video because Danielle has a problem. But I'm getting very close to using this one up. And just so you guys know, lipsticks take a freaking long time to use up. Like, so long. But I'm making some progress because there's a line in that. And it wasn't like that last month. And we're getting somewhere. Let's talk about Monday. So, I use this, I want to say at least 1 or 2 times a week. I think this one's just going to take me a little while longer to use. I don't reach for it quite as often as I do Trap. But when I do, I will wear it. I have several shades in my collection that are the same color, and sometimes I grab those by accident and put them on. But yeah, we're working on it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Let's talk about, like, can you guys see this bottle? This is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. And I seriously think I have one use, like, look at that. I have like 1 use left in this, and then I'll be moving on to the additional bottle that I have. So probably the next time you guys see this, it will be my empty, and then I'll be introducing that I'm using my other full bottle. That's something I've noticed too. I have a lot of backup for things that I probably should not have purchased. And it's just, project panning is kind of teaching me a lot about my own collection and my own makeup habits. And every time I go and do these videos, I'm like, oh, Danielle, you bought so much stuff that you did not need. Or, gosh, maybe we need to go on another no buy. And it is a good thing that I'm on a no buy. I mean, I know that note was kind of jokey and stuff for my husband, but there are times where I just buy, and I need to really kind of like look at my habits. And project panning and like no buys kind of make me do that. And yeah, I mean, I'm adding stuff that I actually do really like in my collection, but sometimes I feel like I just buy things and I need to stop that. So this should be used up. I don't know, it's kind of one of those things. I've been using foundations up pretty quickly because before the e.l.f. it was a different foundation, and before that it was a different one, I think. But it feels good using something up, and I have all of those foundations right there. So this is just a reminder that I don't need more foundations in my collection. And that's kind of why I put all my makeup back here, just so you guys know. Yeah. I'm going off on tangents. I'm sorry. This might be a longer video than I intended it to be. Next, we're going to go on to the NYX Taman Frame Brow Pomade. Are you guys ready? Because this I literally use every single day. I do my brows every single day. We're getting closer and closer. Like, it looks disgusting in there. I always feel bad showing you guys this, but it looks disgusting. But yeah, we're getting closer and closer. I would say maybe, here's my prediction. By the end of October, this will be gone, and I will have a new brow product to use up, because I do have more brow products. The only thing, like, will I repurchase this at the end of this? I think I will. In a different shade. Probably something that's a little closer to my natural versus it being as dark as this one. But yeah, I didn't want to just give that one up when I changed my hair color either. So I use a very light hand with it. Next, we're going on to the Milani Blush in Tea Rose. You guys, blushes are freaking hard to use. Like, it's getting flatter in the center. I've also been kind of using this as a transition shade for eyeshadow when I'm doing like pinky looks. But it's going to take some time. I mean, it's starting to wear on the edges here, like right in there, the center, but it's going to take some time. This is really like, I love blush and I want more blushes, but trying to use this one up has kind of made me realize maybe you don't need every single blush you see, Danielle. So, yeah. I think these videos are more like a reminder for me, like, hey, you need to slow your roll with all your buying, because how are you going to use all that up? Like, literally, how am I going to use all this up? Goodness. Okay, let's go on to something that makes me a little excited, because I never, ever thought I was going to hit pan on this thing. It is the Stila Heaven's Hue highlighter. You guys, I hit pan. I have been dipping my brush into the same spot on purpose, but I don't know if you guys can see it. It's getting kind of like flaky and dry in some areas. That has me a little worried. But yeah, and here's the thing about this. If I touch this with my finger, the pan's gonna get covered. Like, it's a jelly. Like, let's be real. It's gonna cover it again. But this is proof that you can hit pan on this. You just have to be determined. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, determined. Because this thing's hard to use up. I don't know, like, how I'm going to use it up, but I am going to continue to work at it. My real goal was just to hit pan on this thing, and I did, which to me is an impossibility. Like, look at that. There's pan. There's pan there. So, I'm proud of that one. Have any of you guys hit pan on this highlight? Like, seriously, if you have, like, amazing job, because it is an impossibility. Like, that's just how I feel. Okay, let's go on to something that I am super, super proud of. So this is my NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder. You guys, it's gone. It's gone. I started using it just as a, like, powder foundation here and there. And that really helped me use it up instead of, like, using it to set my face. It gave me, like, a nice, like, healthy, like, looking tan when I wore it, like, down my neck and everything. Not like, oh, she orange. No, it wasn't like that. It wasn't unhealthy, and it wasn't like 5 shades darker than I am. But I used it up, and I'm super, super, super excited to have used it up. I also kind of used it as a contour as well, just because when I had this for my all over face powder, I was a lot more tan. I worked outside every single day. I worked in an elementary school. I worked on the playground. I did all of that. And so I could get away with wearing this every single day. But like now what I do, I'm inside most of the time. So my coloration has changed a little bit. And yeah, so using this up is an accomplishment to me. I have one other powder that's a little too dark for me, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's a Physicians Formula powder. But the one I'm replacing this is my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless pressed powder. I'm actually super excited to use this again. I really like this. I like the loose one too, but I really like this one also. So I can't wait to kind of bring that back into my collection. Then let's go on to an eyeshadow palette. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. You guys. Okay, that's like major pan, and it's been pan for a while, but I've hit pan here in Marina, I've hit pan in Seaside, and I've hit pan in Siren. I've been using all three of these shades in my eyebrow at different points. I'm also getting a bit of a dip here and a bit of a dip here. I've been using this as a brow bone highlight when I have used it. I am just pretty impressed. There is an eyebrow hair in there. Sorry. I'm pretty impressed with like just how far I've come with this. I think by the end of the year I'll at least have four shades completely panned, which I'm pretty excited about. I don't know if I'll have this whole palette panned, but we're gonna try. We're gonna get there. Come hell or high water. I mean, it is so just, I didn't think this was going to be rewarding. When I first got makeup, I didn't want to use any of it up. I was terrified to use it up. But now I'm like, let's use it up. Let's see how long this takes. And that's one thing I'm finding, is that it takes a while to pan something. Like you'd have to go in there really, really harshly to pan something in, let's say, a month. Yeah. There are some people in the project panning community that I just have to side-eye because I don't know how you do it. I'm using some of the same products they are, and there's no way. That's all I want to say. Let's go with the Modern Renaissance palette. You guys, I'm going to definitely probably be able to use this shade up by the end of the year. My goal is to just hit pan on a few more shades. I'm working on Warm Taupe. Warm Taupe has quite a dip. I've started dipping into Real Gar. Cypress Umber has quite the dip in it now. And then Love Letter and Red Ochre. Look at that dip. But here's my thought, because I did get the Norvina palette, and I am planning on using the Modern Renaissance with the Norvina palette, just because when I saw the Norvina palette, I was like, oh my gosh, that would be such a good companion palette for the Modern Renaissance. And that's pretty much why I bought the Norvina palette, because I wanted to see how they would go together. And I've created a couple of looks already using both of them together, and I'm just kind of hoping to continue that, and that will get me to use this more. Because there are times where I just don't want to reach for this. I'm tired of it. But if I can bring something new into it and give it a new life, I feel like I can actually use this up. So, we're going to do that. We're going to hit pan on a few more shades in the Modern Renaissance palette, people. It's going to happen. I have to make it happen. It just wouldn't feel right. So we're going to go into the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. I've used this palette twice this past month. I've been doing other things for contour. I've been using a Wet n Wild palette. I just have been feeling kind of to this. And this shade has a dip in it. Like, it goes down. So I have to be getting close to pan in that shade. These two shades, I'm not really sure I'm ever going to use. I'm kind of thinking I might just use this shade in a couple of these and call it good. We'll see where I'm at within the next couple of months, if I think I can get further. But I don't know. This one's a difficult one to use, especially with the controversy. And it's hard for me to show that product on camera. But let's get back into the BH Cosmetics Spotlight Highlight Palette. I would say a couple more uses of Vivid and I'm gonna hit pan. Like a couple more like all over my face highlight kind of uses. Ethereal, it's still kind of just a dip. I haven't been using that one as much as Vivid, but I'm going to try this month through August to just really use this and see if I can get any more use in hit pan, because my goal with these two shades is just to hit pan on them. I don't think I'm going to be able to use an entire highlight up by the end of the year. I just have to be realistic with that, and just, I don't know, the more and more I think about project panning and the more and more I do project panning, the more and more I learn about how long it really takes to use a product up and how much you have to use that product to really get the use out of it, to make it worthwhile. So it's teaching me a lot. Yeah. Are any of you guys project panning? Let me know what you've hit pan on, what you're struggling to hit pan on. We can have a conversation down in the comments. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And don't worry, at some point today, I will actually put makeup on. Well, thank you guys so much for being so supportive of my channel. I do hope that you have a wonderful day, night, wherever you are, and bye!